Good morning, student. I am your teacher here, explaining you about the few points of the circulatory system which was left, and today we will start the excretory system also. Okay, so this is the topic which we are going to discuss today. In circulatory system, we had not discussed about the blood pressure or the machine which measures the blood pressure. So today we will discuss about that machine and what is the normal blood pressure of a human being. So the instrument used to measure the blood pressure is Sphygmomanometer. Okay, the pronunciation is Sphygmomanometer. Instrument for measuring blood pressure typically consists of an inflatable rubber cuff. You will find that a rubber cuff is there, which is applied to the arm and connected to a column of mercury next to the graduated scale. You will find there is a box like structure in which you will find the something is there and markings are there. So that is the mercury which moves ups and down along the markings. Okay, enabling the determination of systolic and diastolic blood pressure. That means the pressure of the arteries and the vein by increasing and gradually releasing the pressure in the cuff. So when there is a valve like structure through which the air is filled, that is in the cuff, and it makes the pressure, and due to which only the blood pressure is measured. So this is the two types of sphygmomanometer. Okay, sphygmomanometer, there are the two types I had shown you. One, the typical one which you have seen, and the second one which you can see nowadays, a small clock like structure. Okay, a watch like structure is attached with that. With the help of that only the reading is done. But in the first one you can see the stethoscope is also there. So stethoscope is there to know about the beating of the heart, and with the help of that only the pressure will be measured. Now our next topic is that is the excretion. Okay, excretory system is the next topic. So the first question comes in my mind that what is excretion? Excretion is a process by which metabolic waste is eliminated from an organism body. Okay, so whatever the metabolic waste which is produced during the metabolic reactions are eliminated out from the organism body. For a very common example is the respiration process, in which the carbon dioxide is produced by the metabolic reaction, that is the oxidation reaction. Okay, so the carbon dioxide is required to be thrown out of the body. So excretion is an essential process in all forms of life, means whether it is a microorganism or whether it is a lower organism, the excretion process is necessary in all the organisms. In unicellular organisms, waste products are discharged directly to the surface of the cell, means through the plasma membrane. These chemical reactions produce waste products such as carbon dioxide, water, salt, urea and uric acid. So chemical reaction means the metabolic reactions which takes place in the body that produces the carbon dioxide, water, salt, urea and uric acid. Now, why excretion of the waste is necessary? Excretion of the waste is necessary because it will start harming the organs and hampering the proper functioning of the body. Accumulation of these waste beyond a level inside the body is very harmful. Okay, the excretory organ remove this waste, and this process of removal of metabolic waste from the body is called excretion. Today first we will discuss about the excretion in plants. As it takes place in animals, the excretion also takes place in plants. Now how the excretion takes place in plant? In green plants produces carbon dioxide. Okay, so that carbon dioxide is utilized by the plant for the photosynthesis, and sometimes during the night time it is as a respiratory waste product. So carbon dioxide and water are in the form of the waste product. In green plants, carbon dioxide released during the respiration get utilized during the photosynthesis during the daytime, but night time it is released in the environment. Now oxygen is the byproduct here. So here the waste product is the oxygen which comes out of the plant, that means the leaves, through the stomata, root cells and other roots by the process of diffusion. Plants get rid of excess water by the transpiration and guttation. So these are the, water is also a type of waste product for the plant when it is in excess. So they get rid of the excess water by the process of transpiration and guttation. It has been observed that the leaf act as the excretophore, and in addition, excretophore means one who will excrete the waste, in addition to being a primary organ of photosynthesis. It is doing photosynthesis, yes, it is correct, but along with that it is also a very primary organ for excretion also. It also used as a method of excreting toxic waste via the diffusion. Other waste material that are excluded by the some plants are resins, saps, latex, etc. Old xylems. In the old xylems, the resins are stored and they are excreted. Okay. After that, you will find the falling of leaves. So plants, you will find that the leaves become yellow and plants shed that leaf. So that is also a way of excreting the waste by the plant. If the leaves are growing old and they are not able to do the much function, then what happens? The plants start storing their waste in that leaf and gradually the leaves turn yellow. So when the leaves get fully filled with the waste product, then the plant shed that leaf and get rid of the waste. This is the new term for you people, guttation. So guttation is the loss of water in the form of water droplets from hydrothopes on the leaf margin of a herbaceous plant. Means the mainly the small plants, they used to release the excess of the water by the process of guttation. So guttation mainly you can observe during the morning time. Alright, don't get confused with the dew and guttation. The guttation takes place when there is a lots of humidity and the plant is not able to excrete their water through the transpiration process. So this is the reason the guttation takes place. So whenever there is a guttation, the water droplets will be present on the margin of the leaf. Okay, so whenever the water droplets is present on the margin of the leaf, that is guttation, not the dew or not the transpiration. Now the unit of excretion means the different organism uses different organs for the excretion. So first we will talk about the human beings. It uses kidney. Then amoeba, contractile vacuole is used. Sponges and coelentrates, they use their body surface to excrete the waste. Earthworm, nephridia, insects, Malpighian tubes. So these are the organs through which, or the surfaces through which they release the waste. Nature of the waste product in the human beings: carbon dioxide is the respiratory waste product. Ammonia, urea and uric acid are the nitrogenous waste product produced in the body. Urea is eliminated through the kidney in the form of urine. Some excess amount of water is also excreted as the sweat through the sweat glands. So rest of the things we will discuss in the next class. This is the topic and discussion is for today.